Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another Nerds Order Music interview. Today, we're with the band Hype Lights. How you guys doing today?
Hey,
Hey.
Zachary. We're
Hey,
doing
fantastic.
fine.
All right,
Thanks.
shall we get started?
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
When did the band begin?
We started the band in 2014. So yeah, it's like a couple years ago now, and we started as we were students, and we wanted to have our band, and yeah, we started recording songs and stuff. So we pretty much started a couple years ago.
Nice. What inspired the band name?
The band name, actually, that's kind of funny because we were, yeah, Victor's definitely laughing. We were such in a hurry because we didn't have a name at that time, and we were doing our first ever show, which is in our hometown. And the guy was doing the posters for the show and said, "Guys, I need the band name," and we didn't have one, so I personally wanted something with the word light. I don't know why. That's just kind of like this word back then. And our former drummer kind of cracked a joke about, it should be something, something hype. And he said something like, yeah, but hype lights. And we were okay with that. And that's just how it went.
Nice, that's great. So, like, kind of like in the moment kind of thing.
Yeah, definitely. Totally.
Awesome. All right. So, how did you all like get into music?
Well, for me, I have my father, well, he plays the guitar, and he kind of introduced me to the um, rock stuff, and yeah, so I picked up my first guitar when I was 11, and yeah, so we played together with my father, and then I took guitar lessons.
Yeah, for me, it's a family business too. My dad is a guitar player, and my brother is a professional drummer. So yeah, I was kind of listening to Rolling Stones since I was 3 years old, and yeah, I didn't have so much choice. In fact, I think, but I started quite late because I was almost, I think, 15 when I started drumming. So not quite early, I should say, but I love it, so it's nice.
And for me, I started as a child when I was a child, and I go to the music school and go on studies for years and years, and then I think 7 years ago I started to play bass, and I keep going on.
And yeah, and Victor is playing drums too.
Yes.
Quite well.
Thank you.
Nice. All right.
Can you hear me or?
Loud and clear.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, thank you. So I suppose the question was when did we begin music and in what conditions?
Yeah.
Okay, so for me, I started with my best friend when I was in high school. So we founded a rock band. So I was young too. I was 15, and I've discovered music and rock music like my friends at this age. That's all for me.
Oh, I thought you were like going
Sorry.
on more. I was like, you there? All right. My next question is: describe to me your music writing process.
Okay, Jeremy, you might want to take that.
Yes, so our process is to begin mainly with guitar riff. Can say it riff in English, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Is that correct, Adrian?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And yes, because Adrian and I know we know ourselves since a long of time, and we used to use this method. So we begin with the guitar riffs, then sometimes we have a melody with for the the sing to sing maybe, and then it depends on our inspirations. With we go on with bass and drum, and then during weeks we play a lot the music, and it changes with time, I would say.
Yeah, exactly. So we just like Jeremy said, we kind of start with the instrumental stuff, and I think goes the lyrics, but sometimes it's the other way around. Um sometimes we have, for example, a few sentences that that grow into a kind of melody, and then we build the all the instrumental parts. But yeah, it definitely starts with guitar.
Nice. Speaking of music, what was the meaning of Fall Away?
Yeah. Fall Away. We like to say that Fall Away is a song that keeps reminding us the importance of never giving up, even in the worst difficulties and stuff. So it has a lot of melancholy, a dark atmosphere as well. But the main focus here is that even when life sucks, you gotta put yourself together, and yeah, never stop fighting, and having hope and stuff. That's kind of the whole thing about this song.
I really love that because that's actually kind of how I got into this. I got beat up to the life of me, not like mentally, and music showed me I shouldn't give up, and then I started this right after I recovered.
Okay.
My next one is, what was the meaning behind Something Wrong?
Okay. Jeremy, maybe you want to say something about something wrong?
Yes, something wrong is not exactly the same meaning with Fall Away, but it's more about anger, and when you're in a bad mood, when you have yes, you have felt a lot of bad emotions, and it means no, maybe you will. You will.
Okay, I will answer it again. No problem. Yeah, so something wrong. I think it was something with the just like you said, a lot of bad emotions like anger, hatred, and stuff. And this song is about when you take bad decisions, you may end up consumed by rage, anger. So that's how the song goes with the first lyrics. A part of me is gone, deep inside something's wrong, and that's the whole message. Like if you keep on making bad decisions, you will definitely end up consumed by rage and anger. So that's the whole point of the song.
Yeah. I picked it
Thank
up
you.
while listening to that too, because I have felt that at one point, and I definitely picked it up when that first lyric hit. So I wanted to ask
Yeah.
about that.
Mhm. Yeah, because you were listening to something wrong and Fall Away today. That's
I actually been listening to them for the last few days, and
okay.
I've been enjoying it. 'Cause I always listen to something more than once. I have to. 'Cause I like to pick up on the lyrics as much as possible, and I have fallen in love with these two tracks.
Great,
So,
great.
great.
Yeah,
My next,
we
what's up?
have a new single coming on June 18th. So I will send you the link when it's out.
I look forward to
Definitely.
listening to it. I'm excited.
Yeah.
My next question is, who would you all love to collaborate with in studio and on stage?
Sorry, could you just repeat it, please?
Who would you love to collaborate with, like in a studio and on stage?
Okay, on stage, I'll definitely like to have a concert with Chunk, the Captain Chunk. Personally, my favorite band, and yeah, the guys are really laughing. Definitely one of my favorite French bands, Chunk, the Captain Chunk. They're also the guys that produced our EP Reckless, by the way. And yeah, for me, that would be this band. Maybe Vic, you'd like to say something?
Yes, I agree with you. I think Captain Chunk is the best choice. Yes, I'm also really a huge fan of this band. So yes, definitely. Mm, Louis, maybe you have something to say.
I don't say anything because I'm thinking. For me, it's a really hard question to answer that with just one band. I think I would love to play with thousands of bands.
If you
I
had
don't
to
have
name,
any.
if you had to name one.
Name one. Oh,
I mean, you can go
just
more than
is,
one too if you guys want. Like that's not a problem.
Yeah, one it's easy, but it's not possible. It would be Led Zeppelin, but yeah, unfortunately, it's not possible. But it's not kind of the same style, so I don't know if it would be compatible, if I should say. But an actual band, I think it could be cool to play with Silverstein. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah.
It sounds familiar. It sounds familiar.
It sounds more familiar than Led Zeppelin, and yeah, the last album is really killing it. And I think share a stage with them could be awesome. Yeah.
What about you, Jeremy?
We lost Jeremy. Yeah, once again.
Sorry, I deactivated my mic. I was thinking maybe I would say I've been discovering a new rock band I didn't knew before, which is Movements, and I've been listening their last album, Nothing Good to Left, I think. So I would be it would be great to play with them for me.
Yeah, and I can add something. It would be really nice to play with Bring Me the Horizon too.
Yeah. Love that.
Yes, definitely.
They're so good.
Yeah, just in case if they are searching for a local band for an opening, yeah, no problem.
They've come a long way too since they first started.
Yeah, I've been listening to the first album. I don't know if you were on the first album. Then you when you have this comparison with their later stuff, like how they mix a lot of stuff from electronic music, from heavy metal and stuff. That's even rap music.
Great.
Yeah,
they're really well. They're really good with that.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. My next question is, what is the best piece of advice you could give your listeners and fellow musicians?
Okay. Piece of advice for example,
anything relating to music and in general.
Okay.
For a drummer, I can say if someone tells you to hit the drums lower, you can tell them to go themselves.
Yeah,
it's really important to play as you feel it, and even if they say that you are destroying their ears, it's no problem. Keep hitting the drums, no matter what.
Personally, I think personally the best advice to say to a musician is just follow your dreams. Don't listen to other people telling you stop it. Just follow your dreams, work hard, and then enjoy.
Yes, and maybe remain humble and just focus on the music too.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. I don't have
Yeah,
anything.
enjoy is the main message, I think.
Yeah.
All right. My final question for the day is, what is next for Hype Lights?
What is?
What is next for Hype Lights, the future of Hype Lights?
Okay, so as I said just a couple minutes ago, we have a brand new single coming on June 18th. It's called Predictable. And then we have, of course, EP Reckless, which will be out on July 16th. And we're actually working on some new songs that will be out in next year, 2022. So we're pretty excited about it. We've been working on these new tracks for a year now. And yeah, so definitely 2022 is going to be big for us. And we just can't wait to share the new tracks.
I look forward to it. I'm really I love getting into new music and working with bands like this. So hearing that there's more on the way is always a pleasure to hear.
Thank you.
That's great.
All right. I think I'm gonna wrap things up here since, well, I have nothing else more to ask. Oh,
Yeah.
Do you have any questions for me?
Yeah. So how long have you been in I'd say the music industry? I mean, doing the interviews
I've
and
actually
stuff.
been doing this since January, believe it or not. So this year.
Okay, this year.
Oh, yes, it's just new.
So yeah, just started out a
You,
while ago.
okay,
Music.
great. And are you a musician yourself?
I want to be. I want to do guitar, but I haven't had the time of day or financially able to buy one yet. Hopefully that changes soon, though. Honestly, music saved my life more times than I
Great.
can count, and I've wanted to give back for the longest time, so I just started this up. Like, if it wasn't for music, I'd be dead. So I just, after I recovered, I started this up.
Mm-mm. Yeah, music is pretty awesome, actually. Yeah.
Powerful.
Same here.
And
And,
where are you? In the States?
I'm in Connecticut. I'm in a pretty small state.
Okay. Yeah, Connecticut. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Great. So what kind of music are you into? So definitely punk and rock and
I can go all the way around. Like I can do classical. I can go from classical to death metal, metalcore, rock, all sorts of different types. I can go like the whole batch basically.
oh, that's great. That's something I cannot do, for example.
Like okay, new rap, not really, not as much, but old school stuff I will listen to. It's just metal and rock have always been my favorites out of everything. Like I can listen to everything, but I enjoy rock and metal the most.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because to me, metal and rock have a lot of deep meanings with their music. Well, in that music genre, which is why I stick with that the most.
I can totally relate to that. Definitely. I mean, like, I cannot listen to any other stuff than metal, metalcore, punk, pop punk, everything that has not guitars and drums. I mean, I feel like it's missing something.
Yeah, no, I totally get it. Like I feel that
All
way
the time.
too. I just still give it a
yeah.
shot.
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
So,
Do you plan to come to France one day?
I want to. I really
one question
do.
I have for you. What would be your
What'd you say?
What?
I think Adrian's might cut out for a second.
Oh, okay.
It's coming back.
Oh, sorry. No, I just wanted to know, for example, what is, for example, the best album for you in 2021?
That's hard because when it comes to like best albums, I go a little further back into 2017 with a band called Currents because that album that they released is what got me into this and is what saved me. So that would be my number one. And that album was called Place I Feel Safest.
Okay, I'll check it out.
I'll send it over too. The last song was the one that woke me up, and I'll send that over too. But yeah,
Great.
it's powerful music. Like when I listen to it, I'm always thinking to myself, is this songwriter okay? because it's so deep, and it's sad that I can relate to it like that much, but it's also a good thing too, because it helps as a coping mechanism for a lot of people, which is why I love metal and rock with like all my soul.
Yeah. Sure. So the band's called Current. That's right.
Currents, yeah. Actually, I was doing some research on them. They came from my state, and I did not know that until recently. I'm like, seriously? That's the stuff you learn.
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, when this ends, I'll definitely send that over.
Sure.
All
Sure
right.
thing. I'll
Yeah.
definitely send you the link to the song when it's out. The new single that we have coming out.
Sounds good. I'm super excited for that, man.
Great. Great.
I think I'm gonna wrap things up here.
Yeah.
Okay.
This has been another Nerds Order Music interview. Today, our guests were the band known as Hype Lights. Have an awesome day, you guys.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you very much.
You
Goodbye.
too.